I am joined with the lads. We got Devon right here.
Swag.
Yep. We got Leon over there.
Hello.
He has no swag, clearly.
Well, fuck you too.
Oh, got
I was just saying
it.
hello.
No swag, though. No swag in the call out. Damn, that's crazy. You gotta put swag in it, bro.
No swag. You heard me and Devon, we did it. What was yours? You know what it was? He was trying to make sure he was waiting his turn this time.
Gotta be a little good boy.
Speaking.
I
He was
eating.
focused up. He was locked in.
I was eating.
All right. But how have you guys been? What you guys been up to?
I've been good. I've been chilling.
I've been alright. Nothing too bad.
All right. One's dying. Really. I don't know why he's dying.
Cough one time. I'm
No, it
fine.
was like twice.
No, that was more than one.
Hey, sometimes you cough.
Just trying to make sure you're okay.
I'm
That's all
You
right.
might
fine.
be losing your swag. That might be it.
Oh, no, I can
Oh,
never
damn.
lose my swag. I got that shit on top.
Ah.
Not like other people around here.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Gonna be an intense episode this time.
We'll see.
Let's see. But that being said, yeah, how you guys been? What you guys been up to?
Devon has been good. Devon, I'm stop speaking third person. I have been the things that I've been doing. Any new games? Oh, I love running stores. I've been running 2 stores at the same time. Actually 3, but let's not talk about that. I finally got the weed store, and I finally got to the high level I want to get to in the trading card simulator one. So
Wow.
yeah, I've said fuck that. I cut my brain one day said like a couple of days ago. I was not playing them because it's so much to level. It's just a grind now. Just sit there and just let people work.
Yeah.
That shit boring. I fuck with the ground up, building a business.
I gotta be running the show now that it's up. I don't need it no more.
I'm just the boss. I want to be the worker. But so much fucking money in XP. It's stupid. They want you to be on the game forever and ever and ever. I don't got
They're
time
just
for
trying
that.
to give you the ability to be on the game forever and ever.
I don't want that. I want to beat the
Basically, yeah.
game. I want to beat the game now.
You were never gonna beat the game. There's no beating it.
I mean, they're getting
Infinite
max.
cycle with that thing. Damn.
I mean, getting max
It's like
level.
an actual store. As long as there is a need, there your store will be there. Unless it closes down.
Get the same NPCs over and over and get tired of it.
I need something new.
Gaming wise, the Fortnite because I like the Fortnite. What else I've been playing? Oh, we finally get to play Risk of Rain 2. I've been addicted to
Okay.
that. I love it. I always want to play it, but all people get burned out really fast. Well, not really fast, at a regular pace. I don't get burned out, so I can keep on playing the game over and over and over and over and over. But I'm not gonna do it because friends would be.
Didn't that have like a DLC?
Yes, but I didn't pay for it.
Yeah. So the biggest problem was is that when that DLC dropped, it broke all of our mods that we had on it. In the craziest way. So me and Devon have been painstakingly waiting and trying to get that working again
But now it's back.
until all of our mods can work.
I was
And
back
then
and I'm
even
too
then-
happy with it.
I was able to just go back and was like, okay, so apparently we might need to just restart this process again. So I started. I've gone on the journey of remaking our mods again for Risk and Rain. So I think most of the stuff is back up again.
Yeah, pretty majority of it. There's a couple things are missing, like the seeing what the items are when we click on it. That is a key one that we need a money. That's the only one I'm really missing. But everything else is pretty lit. Can't finish the run and we currently have. What was I was fucking browser? Who were you? Like what the fuck?
I was Commando.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's very,
Correction, you were Reggie Gigas,
I was very
costumed as Bowser.
I saw the skin and said, "Say less." I need that for real, for real. Yeah, so I've been.
Leon's hearing that going like, bro, what the fuck?
Kind of, yeah. But I'm expecting it because just the amount of shit you can throw in there.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish that certain one of them didn't have all those loud ass sounds from their respective series. Fucking Goku.
Yeah.
fucking Zero, Mega Man.
Yes, it
For
is.
some reason, they might be fixed now with since most of them had to be updated.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what the deal is with that one and its audio problems. Like the Mega Man ones, for some reason, are loud and you can hear them regardless of whether or not you're next to the character or not. It's just loud as shit. You're just like, bro, why?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
That's
Anything
fun.
else? I don't think we're just gonna. Nope. I just love the game. Can't wait to play more.
I love the game.
Okay. A list of games I've tried this week or played this week. Fragpunk. There's I'll say it's like a Counter
I
Strike,
haven't gotten time.
Counter Strike,
yet.
and Friend versus Friends like mixed together. That's what I got from the trailer. So I will try it out by myself, and it really is like that. But it's like you really don't pick your cards because you get 3 cards from the beginning, like out your deck, that your whole team gets to pick, and like you get to vote on what card you want to use for that round. And like if you guys vote all together, you can get the card stronger and like more effective.
Okay.
So like,
But like everyone puts up a deck, essentially.
pretty much.
And then people pick out the cards. Okay.
No, they don't even pick up the cards. I think it's random, like out of our decks, because like I just once it comes up, it's like it's just there. I don't know like voting. It's just voting on the 3 random cards.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So-
I fucks with it.
Certain things are more likely to pop up if like people have similar things in their deck. Okay, that makes sense.
I assume so. I haven't played. I play like 4 matches. I'm not the most pro at it.
But it's a nice little impression.
Yes, I fucks with it. It's really that's really a CS because you gotta get the bomb, put the bomb, defuse the bomb.
Really like the ball.
Yeah, the bomb, always the bomb. Gotta get the bomb, but you also have powers. You can teleport behind people, like shoot people, put up clones, or like some random. Oh, you can put like a drone out to go run and shoot for you. It's
Well, fun.
little small powers. I would recommend it. It shoots well. It's good graphically. I can run it on my crappy PC, so I can imagine people like on max tier PCs that go beauty with it, crazy with it. Yes,
It's gonna be fun.
you should try it out. I think we have
will.
until like the 20th. I think we should just try it out tomorrow or something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, this
I'll load
is
it up.
some lit. Also this week, Amani, remember Overcooked? We
Dude.
we should have streamed that. You're right.
That was fucking chaos. Holy hell. I joined in the midst of that, and it was hell. It was fucking.
So
Yeah,
it was me, Devon, Pele, and Hio should not be named. Now I'm not gonna lie. Horrible idea for a team. I ain't gonna lie.
it was crazy. We said, "Fuck it." We got 4 people. What to do? I don't know how Overcooked came to be, but I said, "Fuck it, let it be."
Look. Me and Devon was chilling and be vibing. Sometimes Devon gets confused.
Hey, bro,
Be like that.
it's a tough game.
It was okay. That Devon gets really confused. It's okay. No problem. Comes into play when Pele decides that he's just gonna go do whatever he wants to do, or just do everything, because that's what he'll do. He'll just try to do everything, and we're like, stick to one thing, please.
Do your
Just
job.
Stay here. Stay here and do your job.
Stick to your station. That's how it should be.
And then he who shall not be named will look at people not being effective and decide, I'll do it myself, like Thanos. And so when you have that happening, well, then nothing's getting done. My big flaw is that, like, I do pick my spot, and I will get infuriated when people start messing my stuff up. So when you have someone like, Pele who does whatever he needs to do or whatever he wants to do sometimes. Or Io should not be named, who's just like, I'll do it myself. And it doesn't even matter if you're messing up. He'll just do the whole thing himself if he feels like it's necessary. And you'll have to tell him, hey, stop that. Go over there.
Hey, but we
Go do your
locked,
thing over there.
when we locked in, we locked in.
We locked in. The problem is that us locking in was far few between.
Sometimes we locked out.
Sometimes we actually locked out.
Oh, that happened.
When your friends lock out.
It's just like, bro, this is not happening. There were levels where we were supposed to be locked in and did worse than the times that we weren't. I don't understand how that happened.
That was a beautiful time, like 3 in a row. Like we just kept getting worse scores.
You're like, how are we doing this? I don't know.
We said lock in. We said nah. We just forgot what we were doing.
The dumb part is like, even in those ones, we weren't actually doing anything wrong. We just somehow weren't doing as good.
We just wasn't doing it fast enough.
Yeah,
But it is what it is.
it is what it is.
Oh, what else have I been playing this week?
Overcooked 2 is fun.
Oh yeah, I'm on it. You should come back to Munch on the World. It's been fun.
I'm good, bro.
I understand that.
I don't want to go back to World.
Apparently, nobody's playing Rise right now, so that's my Munch the Hunter fix. So I was like,
Look,
fuck
our
it.
friend Hobby decided that he wanted to go on his trip to go through World.
Mhm.
So he's like, I want to go through World. Even though he's already played Rise. He was like, I want to go through World. As he is going through this trip, friend, everybody already knows Squishy.
Mhm.
Squishy pulls up and he's like, I'm going to join you. Right?
Mhm.
We're going to go back to World. I don't think they remember World as well as I do.
Yeah, it is very fun.
But they pull back up. They then convinced Davon over here to be like, pull back up. I think they ain't convinced Aaron too.
Mhm.
Pull back up the World. People start pulling back up the World. I'm like, I'm kind of good.
I just had to deal with Nergigante.
The only way
What a
that
good
I
fight.
would ever
No.
go into World on PC, but that's if I could even run it, would be if I could find a mod to skip the fucking story. Because I'm not
Bruh.
doing it again.
Bruh.
I'm having fun with the story.
My number one. That was my number one.
I've
point.
seen that there's a mod to skip the cutscenes. That's one thing.
Oh, I might download
But,
that because
you know.
that is, ooh, holy shit.
But everything else, on the other hand, is like, gonna have to regrind out my gear. Got to regrind
I just
out
don't want to do it
decorations,
again, bro.
Get everything.
I'm
figured
saving
out
that.
again.
I'm saving that for when Wilds comes out. That energy is for that. Bro,
When is
That
Wild
would
come?
be the only way. Is if
When does
I
Wilds come out?
already
And then I
lost
think
my
skip
save
everything.
data.
Wait a minute. When does Wilds
for
come out?
World. Mm,
2025.
Like what time period?
2025.
2025.
That's all we got.
That's gonna segue to my next point. Yo, they really put on a time skip of One Piece. Not time skip, a hiatus for 6 months. The anime.
Yeah, the anime, right?
Yeah,
Thank God.
I know. It's very good, but damn. They did it at a key
February
moment.
28th. That's when this was to come out.
Oh, at least I'll have that before One Piece comes back.
Well,
But damn. They're gonna do like
So I'm
some.
happy. I'm
they-
happy that they go on the hiatus.
yeah, the way they
Gives the
announced
animators
it-
some time to fix things, or
They said they wanted to make it
or,
better.
see their family.
That's not what I want.
why does everyone make the same joke?
I don't think it's a joke, Amani. They really want to see their
Because of
family.
the fact of how, you know,
I'm sure that
the
they would.
Conditions, you know.
Yeah.
How they are sometimes.
They be living their type of shit. But I guess
They're
we
like,
can
I'm
give
going on
them.
vacation for a little bit, bro.
I guess we can get better content because they want to work harder because they want to take a little break.
That's fair.
And shit. Have you seen that episode with Garp throwing that damn punch? You saw how much detail they threw into there?
bro.
Yeah.
And they kept on doing it.
Someone died doing that, I bet. I don't think they did, but I'm pretty sure someone's like, "Oh, I can't do this anymore.
Nah.
Damn, my wrists."
Not to glaze, but Garp in these last couple episodes has been going crazy. This is showing him with immense amount of power, like just way too much power.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you can
Rival
glaze.
to,
Yeah, I don't
Roger.
think you can glaze the dude that was literally known as the rival for the main catalyst of the story. Like the greatest pirate ever known in this world is Gold D. Roger, and that nigga was two-piecing him up like constantly. They were just going back and forth.
He better be.
He
doing that.
better be doing that. Exactly. He better be built different.
Nah, because I'm gonna
If
glaze
he
super
wasn't
hard.
built different, then that makes Roger significantly weaker.
The craziest part is that they really was out here and they was like, I don't need no special fruit, bro. All I need is my will.
And they
And
got
these hands.
and Garp still got it like at 80, bro. He is. I want to see a show with him and like it's a fight between him and Goldie Roger like in the old days. I need that fight.
Oh, that'll be fantastic.
Yeah.
Or just
That would go so hard.
any time in the past of just that moment would be phenomenal, honest to God, because we had the Rocks pirates, Roger, we had Prime, Whitebeard too. All that would be fantastic to see.
Brian Whitebeard.
That is the crazy thing about it. The Rocks Pirates was a thing. It was an alliance so strong that both Garp and Gold D. Roger was like, all right, we gonna have to team up for this mess, man.
Well, look at the heavy hitters. They had fucking Kaido, they had Big Mom, whoever the leader was, Rocks, which we don't know much about right now.
That's actually about to get
And,
animated. And that's gonna get crazy.
And there was one other person.
What that was on that
What's his
team?
name? It's the warlord.
It's
who
the
changed
uncles, right?
back.
Yeah, it's one
Forget his name.
who changed.
He
changed
kills
back.
Shadows.
Oh,
Like an M.
what's his name? I want to say it's not Midoriya. No, what's his name?
Dory's a very different person.
He came out with
Oh, what's his name? I know the shot. He was in Thriller Bark.
Thriller Bark, yeah.
Oh, him. Yeah.
Damn,
I
Moria.
forgot about that.
I don't know.
No, Moria.
Nah,
it
yeah,
was
nah.
Moria.
Moria. Okay.
Shadow guy. Damn. That is his devil fruit.
That is a pretty stacked team.
Yeah, it is.
Luffy beat him before the Grand Line, though. That's the crazy part.
Well, he never, from what we can see, he never learned hockey, so he's kind of trash.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. How was he allowed to be one of the world's strongest?
Because he just had a lot of.
He wasn't a part of the world. He wasn't one of the world's strongest, but he was fairly strong, especially because of his devil fruit. His devil fruit really fucking gave him the power.
Yeah, he's made soldiers.
He was out here cooking.
No, like Luffy can speed blitz him. And he's over. Can't stop him.
Essentially. Especially now. Good lord.
It's over.
Oh.
I like the fact that animation-wise, they really went for the stretch and, like, the squish technique. You could see it all over. Like, all over One Piece. And then I was like, basically, it's already kind of like a cartoon. What if we just did that, but, like, made it really cool looking now? And I was like, I guess that works.
Yeah. And apparently they're going to be reanimating like some of the first half of this time skip as well, and shortening it into like 21, 24 episodes. At
Yeah,
least.
they're doing like a One Piece Kai kind of situation.
They're,
Which is not a bad idea.
They're redoing, Fishman Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
That makes sense. That's a good one.
I kept to see my King Sanji just doing that over again.
Yeah, he was having a breakdown during that time. Anytime he saw a woman, this man would fucking lose his shit.
He just came back from the time skip. That's not fair for him.
That was a bad time for him.
Bro, when he saw the princess for the first time, yeah, he said, I don't care if I die.
He was satisfied.
Don't do it!
It was that and Boa Hancock. Once he saw those two, one was turned to stone. No, he turned to stone both times actually.
Sanji, that's my dog, bro. I can't do it 6 months to the anime. I'm just gonna keep on reading this over and over, this egghead over and over until I get it.
Wait, that one's your so Sanji's your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am a Sanji man.
Unfortunate, because I'm a Zoro man out here, bro. But
I know.
it'd be like the.
I know. It'd be like that. We're friends with the
I
animes.
enjoy Sanji's swag, like how smooth he is. That's much for me.
He's key.
Zoro, I enjoy all of them. Honest to God, they all have good things.
I fucking love Zoro too, but he's too fucking strong.
He has not struggled.
I will not lose
has
again.
Struggled,
Who?
but he hasn't struggled. That's what it is.
Ever since like
He
I'm not
hasn't
gonna
struggled since the time skip. Who's made him struggle?
Didn't King make him struggle for a bit?
I
Because he had
mean-
to learn how to control his hockey better.
I mean, I guess, but once he locked in, he locked in.
Well, that's how it always is with these fights. Once they lock
He's like,
in,
"Let me
they
get
fucking lock in.
Nah, but he said, "Let me get serious."
Same thing with Sanji who played in Queen. He was just like, "Oh no, my body, it's getting better. I'm going to be like my brothers." And the next thing you know, he locks.
Well,
in,
that's different.
doesn't give
That's
a shit,
Sanji
and
learning
he
about
fucking
himself
kicks Queen's
being
ass.
strong. Sanji learning that he's like built different. He's like,
Yeah,
wait a
exactly.
minute.
And then Luffy, for the most part, was about the same. But he got his ass kicked like 5 times over.
Died.
And then
Well, yeah, no. Eventually, he was gonna have to win that because
Yeah.
just out of pure attrition. I had never seen a hero take that many L's in the same arc. Like, damn, this nigga keep losing.
You gotta keep
one
on
way or another
trying.
you're going to win, but damn.
He's like, he kept spinning the block. Which I'd be like, eventually, yeah, you gonna catch him slipping.
One Piece is one of the greatest things of all time. We could talk about it forever. I want to talk about one last thing for my turn.
Got you.
All right. So today I watched Hellboy. I'm pretty sure that's the first time I ever watched it, the 2004 edition. Because I went to play the one I watched, like the 2010 whatever one. I was like, okay, let's watch this again. Yeah, no, fuck this. I'm watching the original. Like, okay. So I watch it. It is very brutal in the beginning. I was like, God damn, it's about Nazis controlling, like, flipping switches and making portals to devils and like to aliens and shit. I'm like, I don't remember this.
I remember what's happening in the first one. This is kind of crazy. Wasn't this so very?
And then seeing dripped out Nazis, I'm like, damn, it was always swagged out, bro.
Why are they swagged out?
To the T, bro, to the T. But yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it 100% through. It was a really good movie. I fucked with it. 9 out of 10. It was fun. It was like,
Yeah,
and
those
even
things with,
animation,
1.0
like not the animation, like the CGI was actually really good too. Some of them, like some things were like, but it's like 2004. Give them that.
We need like a good animated Hellboy movie.
Ooh, that
Because like we keep trying to get these live action ones. Apparently they're not doing too hot. So
No.
Animated
How
is
was the
so much
recent
too.
one, actually?
not great apparently.
Yeah, people say it's trash.
According to Aaron, it was pretty trash. I was like, damn.
I'm not to watch it.
I mean, not high hopes, but like I was like, I figured it'd be, decent, half decent.
They had a good
Yeah, no.
predecessor,
Yeah, I do recommend for you to, if you ever can watch 2004 Hellboy, if you haven't watched.
I have.
Oh, yeah,
I've
Weren't
seen it.
there like sequels to it?
Yes, I.
Yeah, there's like two of them.
I'm
I
gonna
think
watch
I
the
saw
second one.
second one, but I'm not totally sure about the third one.
There's a third
I
one.
don't remember if there's a third one or not. Actually, I just don't know.
Pretty sure it's the
I
second
know-
one. 100% sure it's the second one.
there's for sure a second one.
Watch the second one too. But yeah,
Because I know that one of them ended with a scene of Hellboy kissing that one girl and go on fire and they become blue flames and stuff.
that was the first movie. I just watched that today.
I saw that one.
Mm-hmm. That shit was fire, bro.
No pun intended.
Second one, I don't have much recollection of it. But I'm pretty sure
I
saw
don't
it.
remember it at all. I don't spoil it for me, please.
That's the
I'm
one
not.
with the
I'm not
golden
going
city,
to. I
though.
just said I can't recall a decent amount of it. This has been quite a bit.
Yes, old content is good content. Well,
True.
It
that's
can be. It really can.
Old movies don't go out of style.
Yes.
Some of them don't, at least.
yes. And I'm still waiting to hear back from this job I've been trying to get for weeks. Yippee! Please just call me back, and I still can leave my current job. That is all for Davon. Pass it to you, Leon.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Intercepted.
Yeah, I know, right? Caught off guard. Holy hell. For me, it's nothing too bad. Just, work, so on and so forth. 14's 14. Won't go into that.
What?
But
He's
I-
always playing Final Fantasy 14, bro. You
I
know
am. It's
this.
just like it's a constant. So like, why should I say anything different unless it's like an update? Well, that's pretty much it. But after that, I've also been enjoying Master Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and everything. They recently updated the game with a new card pack with this dragon deck called Tenpai, which is busted beyond belief.
Boston.
So
Makes
everyone's trying to run that. And I'm here running a Buster Blader deck, which counters all dragons. So I'm like, yeah.
It's like,
I'm
do that,
fine
do
with
that,
this.
so I can fuck everyone up. Do it.
if none of you remember, Buster Blader was one of Yuki's iconic cards where he made Dark Paladin with. And they all basically just say, fuck you dragons, I'm the strongest. And it's great. I love the guy. It's my favorite card in the
To be
game.
honest, the number one card I remember is Exodia.
Yes.
And that's all I need.
that is all you need.
I'm alright.
That and the
Oh,
Egyptian
what-
gods.
that-
Egyptian gods are also a thing. So
Yeah, I do remember them too. And then obviously, fucking Magic, what's his name? Maybe I don't
Magician.
remember him as much. Dark Magician. And then Dark Magician Girl.
yeah, those are the main iconic ones in
I
general.
don't know why
And
they
Blue
had to
Eyes
put
White
Dark
Dragon.
Magician Girl,
Eyes
but
White
like
Dragon.
it's cool.
And Red Eyes, Black Dragon.
Red Eyes Black Dragon too. That's another.
Yeah,
iconic one.
Red Eyes Black Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon. The toon versions of both of them,
Yes,
because
True.
that was a whole thing.
that was.
More of them are coming to my head as we're currently talking about, actually. So,
Rayquaza.
so like, a couple
Celtic
of
Guardian,
wasn't there Obelisk?
Obelisk,
Ranger
Slifer, and
Gigas.
Raw. Those are the
What's the
three.
name of the black Exodia?
Exodia or Necros.
There's a Black Exodia.
There's a
Yeah.
nigga Exodia. Yes.
I wasn't gonna say all that.
I mean, like, it's what it was. I remember it distinctly because it was just like, it's like an Exodia card. Like, it's not like he's broken up. Like,
Wait, does he have that thing on him?
No,
Yeah, I think he got the thing on him now.
I don't think so either, man.
I think he got the thing on him. But like, it's just him all together though, and it's just a black version of Exodia. And I was like, what's the deal with that?
It's
So,
trash.
Exodia Necros.
It's trash.
It's trash,
point of it?
bruh.
In the
Why is
anime,
it
it was
bad?
fairly broken because it's the anime. But in the real card game, it's fairly bad. No one really uses it.
What does
unless
it do?
It's just for a meme. But
What does it
they're,
do?
they're bringing out more cards for Exodia too soon, so that's gonna be a fun one.
What does it do?
Yeah,
What, and
that's two
Necros?
questions.
Yes.
Oh, that's his name,
Uh,
Negros? Wait, what you say?
Necros.
Oh,
Like
okay.
like necro,
That was their stuff, so,
like necromancy, bro. Like necromancy.
yeah.
Hey, wait, this would be more parts of Exodia, so they're finally gonna add that thing?
No. I don't think they'd ever do that in a children's card game.
I mean, that's fair.
Nah. Allow it.
That's wild.
They get censored.
The card text for Exodia Necros is
It's just a censor block as a card. It's called the thing of Exodia. Fucking what?
or go with the meme saying the other right leg of Exodia. Or
Oh my god, the other what?
The third leg of Exodia.
or the other right arm. Whatever people fucking meme it about. But Jesus Christ. Or better yet, just the forbidden one. That's it.
The forbidden part.
Forbidden one's forbidden one. The forbidden one of the forbidden one.
Okay.
The little forbidden.
So this card itself cannot be Exodia Necros, not the other forbidden one. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Only special summoned, so it's pretty trash. You can't bring it out normally unless you have a specific card. Cannot be destroyed by battle, or spell and trap cards. Once per turn, gains attack by 500. This card cannot. This card is and also this card is destroyed unless all 5 pieces of Exodia is in the graveyard too. So once one of those are removed, which is fairly easy now, it just gets destroyed completely.
Okay.
And
That's
the
unfortunate.
condition being that you need all 5 pieces of Exodia just to special summon this thing with a spell card makes it nigh impossible to do because the 5
Usually,
pieces of
if you
Exodia
get
is
all
difficult
5
to search
pieces
out.
of Exodia, you usually
Yeah.
just win.
Yes, so that's the better condition to do it in general. So
Damn, why didn't they just... Why was it not just an Exodia in the opposite direction? Where it's like, look, man, we're gonna put this one card. If you can get this one card, you might win the game.
I mean, they have something akin to that, which is the incarnate version, which is basically an indestructible card, and it has like 5,000 attack most of the time, but it helps you get more Exodia cards in the hand when you have that on the field.
Okay.
Wait, Marina.
Mm-hmm. And then they have a new fusion card that's Exodia too. That's also does the same thing.
Fusion.
So why didn't Necros just do that?
Because it was old Yu-Gi-Oh! And they didn't think of it. They thought that Exodia was just enough. You don't need anything else.
I don't know, man. I feel like Exodia should have been the end-all, be-all, bro. He is the alpha and the omega.
He really is. He really is once you construct him. But that's probably why. He's too damn powerful. You can't have that. Like it's like almost
If you were gonna
the
make it
God
like
cards. 'Cause
like
the
a
God
playable
cards are
version
all
of him,
busted
it should have
too.
been like, hey, look, it's his spirit basically going like, yo, I'm gonna summon my other ones. And so you get to keep drawing extra cards or something every time to make sure you get that.
That would be a neat concept. Hopefully they make it one day. But
I don't know. I came up with that on 5 seconds. They're never coming up with that one.
No,
They
they're
couldn't come up
not.
with that back then.
there has to be at least a paragraph of text on average for you to do something with it.
I was like, as long as this card's on the field, you get to just draw like 5 extra cards and swap out whatever you want until you get Exodia.
You know,
Well, every turn, I would
that's
say.
actually too fucking broken. You could not have that. Other decks would abuse the fuck out of that. Like, I
Nah, but
promise
it's
you,
all
there's-
but it's all in the search of Exodia. You have to like discard ones that aren't Exodia cards.
Oh, then that's a bit more balanced, but still.
Exactly. It's for an Exodia deck. Time to look at that. I thought of that in 5 seconds. These niggas had years. They couldn't come up with that.
They probably did think of something akin to it. But they're like, nah, this thing would be too fucking busted. You can't have this in the game. Because something so generic like Pot of Greed being able to draw 2 cards is so broken and can
Yeah,
be
but it's still
recycled so well that they don't throw it in there. And that's what that card would have been, what you just made up. It's a draw card. And that's
Oh yeah, but like it would be like a monster card still. So like you could destroy it because it's like the spirit of Exodia or something. It's zombie Exodia being like, hey yo, bring me to life so I can fuck shit up, please. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. Save me.
the edgelord of Exodias.
Exactly.
But and anywho, been doing that, enjoying that and everything. And I've also for some reason decided to get back into Cold Vein. And tackle a
What
little
an
bit of the DLC.
interesting pick.
Yes. I still don't really care for it personally.
An
And
amazing custom character creator.
That has a great character creator. It's fantastic. I love it. It's so detailed.
One of the best.
But the game itself is decent. It's not bad.
It's budget Dark Souls,
Well, it's
but
Buzz
anime.
Dark Souls, yeah. But the DLC is what really kind of does it for me because it's not like this expansive level that you can go through. It's just one of those deep dungeon areas, and then a very difficult boss that you get to fight. That's it. That's all you get. And you get some good items off of it. You can get some really strong stuff. I actually was able to defeat 2 of the bosses. And
but you can just keep running it like a roguelike.
basically, yeah, you keep fighting the bosses back to back to back to back. And once you can kill it, you get rewards if you can beat certain conditions. Like if you have a one-handed sword, you get something off of that. Two-handed sword, the spear, so on and so forth. Dodge a certain amount of times, and there's a couple good like blood codes that you can possibly get off of them that really goes for, like really specific stats or something else. But other than that, you're just kind of like, all right, what else? Now there's just story or there's
Speaking
no
of which,
additional
because you
detail
mentioned,
to it.
you guys mentioned this. Both you mentioning Code Vein and Dave all mentioned Monster Hunter earlier reminded me that Freedom Wars is getting re-released, and I'm like, fuck yeah, Freedom Wars, let's go. This was the Monster Hunter game that was lost to the Vita. The whole deal was that you can basically Attack on Titan monsters.
What?
Before they started adding that, like, kind of everything. The thing that made it special was that it takes place in the future. So, like, you could use, like, a gun. You got, like, a gun and a sword or whatever it is that you're using. But then on your left arm, I think it's your left arm, you have this thing called the Thorn. And you could throw it out, and, like, you could use it to pull yourself towards the monster, and you could stab and rip parts off of it. Or, like, save people inside of it. It was really interesting. But it's a Monster Hunter game. It's like, so you were basically Attack on Titaning these giant, like, monsters that you would fight in normally any other game. Well, not any other game. They're very different looking. But the idea was kind of sick. Unfortunately, it was on the Vita, and everything on the Vita died, and this was, like, the last thing that was missing.
Damn.
People were literally like, hey, man, can you, out of one of the games, like, I think they've brought over almost everything of note that people really wanted to play on the Vita. With like, a couple of exceptions, obviously. But this was one of the last ones that people were like, it'd be real nice to just have another one, or, for you guys to just get that off the Vita.
I looked at videos of it. It looks pretty cool. You can go around with chainsaws, grab them, throw them in the face, and start to stab them. I'll fuck with this. Heavy.
It'll be kind of fun. I'll check it out.
And it's coming to PC?
Mm-hmm. It's getting re-released in general, so it's coming to a lot of places.
All right.
I'll bet.
That's why I'm like, let's go. It's definitely the cop kind of thing. Freedom Wars is sick. That's why you guys was like, Code Vein. I'm like, right, Code Vein. Oh, wait. God Eater. Huh. We also need to get you back into that, too.
Yes, I do. I do need to get back into that.
Into what? The what?
I was trying to get him into God Eater, and he started slacking.
Yes. I'll get back into it.
God Eater is another Monster Hunter alternative. It's fun. I don't know if you've probably seen me play it in the past, though, Devon, but, like, it's a fun game. It's way faster than Monster Hunter. Way loose.
Yes.
But,
funny enough, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but Code Vein and God Eater are somehow linked.
Mm-hmm. They're in the same universe. That's why I was like, oh. Huh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah, that's why I made the connection. I was like, okay, there you go.
But that aside,
continue,
been doing a little bit of that. I'm planning to finish the damn story and maybe even platinum it because it seems fairly easy to do so.
Let's go.
Yeah. And from there, I've also, funny enough, even though Devon says no one's been playing Rise, I've been playing Rise.
It's just that man has not been looking.
No. I've been doing a lot of anomaly quests, and I've gotten to the point where I'm able to face risen elder dragons now.
Anomaly based of risen elder dragons?
Yes. You can fight them normally after you get to a certain level, but you have to get to like level 300 plus
That sounds
to like
gross.
fight all of them at least. Because what
They give you a lot of time to
110
do
is when you
that.
get to fight Chameleos as a Risen Elder Dragon, and then I think like 200 and something you get to fight another one, then 300 and so on and so forth. So yeah, no, I just did anomaly quests, and that was a lot easier. Like they
Of
hurt,
course, we'll do that.
they
do
hurt very a lot.
But
But
anomaly quests are usually like, for mastery, especially now because
Yeah.
the way they have them. It's like master. Is it not just G tier? I mean, yeah, yeah, it's not just G tier.
I guess, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's just like the new G tier.
The only thing I can really equate it to would be tempered monsters.
I keep calling it G tier. G rank is what I mean, but like it sounds like it, right?
Kind of, yeah. Again,
It's
I
very
can only
similar to tempered.
equate it to tempered monsters because I haven't done
Yeah.
any of the older games like that. So
Well, G rank was in the last game.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah, they added it in.
No, I've played World so much. I know that happened.
You made it to G rank. I'm pretty
Master
sure.
rank.
No, because there's what was it? It was what was the 2 ranks? There was 3 ranks, right?
For World,
There was low, high, master. I guess master would have been the
there
G
is
rank.
low, high, and master rank. Those are the 3 that you always get, and then you have investigations, which had normal investigations, and then tempered investigations. Tempered investigations being the more difficult ones
I
to
think
do.
temper was supposed to be kind of what G rank was, dealing with tempered monsters.
And then you get the arch tempered, which are the elf dragons.
yeah, because those were like even further.
And so that's basically what that would be. The afflicted monsters are tempered. Risen are basically your arch tempered monsters, quote unquote.
It made them even stronger.
Yes, and good God, they hurt. They hurt so fucking much. I got one shot like 3 times.
Oof.
There
Don't you
wasn't
only
a
have 3
single
lives?
quest. There wasn't a
Usually-
single quest that I did that did not have me faint at least twice and or once. That's how
It's
bad
fair
it is.
'cause they smack you around.
Yes, they do. And for some odd reason, I've been getting investigations that only have 1 life in them.
Mm.
So I've been forced to do that over and over until I can get something. Actually, no. I've been forced to do that until I can kill the monster. Because I haven't killed the monster yet. 2 of them, actually. Risen Velstrax and Risen Goromagala. Shin Goromagala.
I want you to get good, bro.
They hurt. I'm trying to get
I'm
good.
sure.
They
I'm
fucking
sure
hurt.
Shin Komagala does.
That's a fucking pain in the ass.
You're just looking at your health bar. Wow, it's all gone. It's almost like it never existed.
Yes.
What's the point?
What was it? I think it was like Velstrax, I think. He hit me with something with its wings. And I'm like, alright, I got hit once. Okay, that's about 1/4 of my health gone. Cool, I'm fine.
Jesus.
Combo me with something else. Like, alright, cool. My health is gone. I get to reset the whole thing. Fantastic. Same thing with Risen Shin Gormagala. That one is fucking annoying. I'd say he's the worst out of all the Risen Dragons that I fought.
Oh my god.
Well, damn.
I never did it. Like, I should go for a random hunts on the rise. I really haven't done that many hunts.
It takes a bit because you have to get, on average, for you to fight the first 3 Risen Dragons, which is Teostra, Chameleos, and why can't I think of the fucking name? It's Dora something. Kushala Deora.
Yeah.
You have to be at least investigated rank 101 plus, or 130 plus at least. So it's going to take you a bit, but as long as you just keep going at it back to back, if you don't get tired out by the time, you can get to it. You can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
And or, mod it so you can get more experience. Go from there if you want to do that.
Get that big boost.
Big boost. Because they But other than that, reading wise, I'll just do 2 things actually. First of all, Amani, Bones is
Yes.
back.
Oh. Fuck.
Yes.
That shit
Finally.
disappeared.
Finally.
For real.
It took so long.
Some bullshit.
I know, right? There are 3 new chapters out. If those who don't know who Bones is about a world. It's the whole standard manhwa power system thing. Gates opened up in the real world. People get powers, so on and so forth. But our main character, don't remember his name right now. He has the ability for regeneration, super regeneration, and everything. But that's it. He just can regenerate from his injuries, and because of that, he gets bullied because of it. He becomes a punching bag and everything, and he wants to do his, even though he's becoming a punching bag and he's bullied, he wants to do his best to support his mom because she's doing what she can to support him, and he just wants to return the favor. But the sad fact is, she gets put into this vegetable state by the bullies, and he now wants revenge against them, but the bullies are too powerful, and they seal him in this cocoon that he has to try and escape if he can. And that's all I'm gonna say, because goddamn, this thing goes fucking hard. It also has one of the best lines at the end when it does happen. But that aside, there is something that I have to say about it now, is because apparently there has been a redrawing of it as well, with a new art style. And it's not just the art style that has changed, but part of the story has changed as well with it. And I'm not a fan of it personally, the new story. For one, his ability isn't super regeneration or just regeneration in general. It's an exoskeleton. It's something exoskeleton manifestation is what it's called now for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, and the whole moment that was more personal and more dynamic and dramatic with him getting sealed and everything was taken away completely. That was not there anymore. Something else happens to him. So I'm mixed, but I'm gonna continue because of how good it is, because of how the potential is and such. So
This sounds like the most complicated story of the aristocrats I ever heard.
yes.
Wait, what?
Also, hi Pele.
Just like that.
When did you come in
got
here?
more complicated.
This man just invaded completely. Holy shit! I didn't hear a ding or anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know. But just like that, they
Yeah.
invaded.
we got another one now. Look at that.
Were you recording when you said that?
I recorded 2 minutes and like 20 seconds ago. So while he was talking, I was waiting for me to jump in. Thus that.
Okay.
Ah.
So yeah, you got it.
Then it's
Perfect
all
timing.
good.
And then one last thing that I'm gonna share is a manga called "They Are Still Being Shaken This Morning," and apparently this is a romance comedy, and this one is about a young boy, high school, so on and so forth. He rides the train every day to go to school, and he also runs into this other girl who goes to a different school, and they kind of just sit next to each other, and he likes her, you know, typical stuff, but they don't really talk that often. But he kind of like glances over and such. But little does he know, the other passengers on that train knows. They just know that he
They all
likes
know.
her. And so it's just this comedic moments of just, you get these panels of the background characters essentially saying, is he gonna do it? Is he finally making his move? Come on, I believe in you, man. Just rooting for him. Just rooting for him to talk to the girl, get to know, have them to start dating and everything. So check it out. It's fucking amazing and it's so wholesome. Put the name in the chat. Hold on. There it is. It's fantastic. But that's it. That's all I'll say. I'm gonna pass it to
Crazy
our
title.
invader, Pele.
Oh, right. I forgot invaded.
Yes.
Hello.
This is gonna
Yeah.
be.
Did you do that so quickly?
I was distracted from food and shit. But yeah, no. Been busy with work. As you all are familiar, I'm pretty sure I'm still healing from my injury. It still fucking sucks. Haven't played too much new. Just pretty much downloaded a fuckload of shit just to try to get through my back catalog. Um, Playing more Warhammer, playing Baldur's Gate, playing Cyberpunk, playing the DLC for Dredge. Gonna go through the Half-Life series eventually. Once because I need to play Half-Life Alyx, which is a really big game. I'm probably gonna pass out from playing it. What else was there? Oh, nothing too new. Been catching up on both Agatha all along and Penguin. Liking the Penguin quite a bit. Agatha, not my cup of tea. Not gonna lie. Oh, and Devon, since I know you're kind of a new fan of Lord of the Rings, I'd.
Okay, hold on. No. We gotta come back to Agatha. What is the plot for Agatha? Because before last time you said it, you was like basically all I got is it's the gayest show Marvel's ever created. And
And again, not my words. Those weren't my words. Those were the words of the people promoting it.
That's true. Really, I need to
is it
know
gay?
now.
Pretty
I
gay.
know this. He said
Pretty
this
gay.
last time. What I need to know is what is the plot now?
Okay.
Gay.
So the plot, in case I forget, I explained it to you beforehand. The plot: Agatha is released from her spell that Wanda put on her 3 years ago. She now wants to regain her powers by going down what's called the Witch's Road, a legendarily infamous magical road that once at the end of it will be able to get powers and all she dreams of, but at a sacrifice. So Agatha has to get a coven of witches to come along with her aggressively because she's a bit of a cunt character, so no one really actually likes her outside of the teen in the show. So she has to be a very aggressive and trying to conniving type of character. It's so far just segments of trying to go through each different ritual trials. Some focus more so on other parts of the coven besides Agatha. Agatha's kind of like there for the ride, being the bitch that she is, and also trying to wait to stay on top, but also delving more into her previous relationship, especially since, well, how much do you know of Agatha from the comics, Amani?
Oh, decent a bit.
Decent bit? Okay. Do you remember how she sacrificed her son?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, part of that. And also, this is not part of the comics, as far as I understand, her former relationship with Aubrey Plaza's character, Rio. So, who apparently is also Blackheart,
Blackheart.
Mephisto's
Wow.
son.
Yeah.
Which is going to be very interesting if that's the direction for it, but I don't know if they're going to be serious about it. But no, it's not wrong because well executed. I would say it's pretty decently directed, but it's definitely not my cup of tea of a show. It's more, if you're into Hocus Pocus, like the Witches Coven stuff, or like the Coven TV show, or Charmed, if you guys remember that show, it's a little bit like that, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's just a little bit too catty, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely not for me. Though some interesting intrigue for it is just like I have to get through some schlock to get to that point. I would say it's thematic. It's definitely trying to go for the WandaVision thing because every episode is kind of dedicated to a theme to a degree. Like the first one was more throwback to Wanda, where the first episode was a throwback to like true crime stuff. The second and third episode were focused on like trying to escape a drowning, poisoned, like very, what's the term? Bougie household, if that makes sense. Like everything is white, everything is clean, everyone's wearing sweater vests, all that type of deal. And the last episode I watched was 70s rock, if that makes sense.
Bro.
Yeah, it's a bit all over the place. I would say if you give it a shot, you might enjoy it. It's definitely not for me in this case, but I can't exactly say it's bad because I think it's well produced and well produced and definitely well acted in some case. I just don't like a lot of the stuff involved with it. As is my opinion for it. But hey, hopefully it goes through. I don't know what the review numbers are. I know it can't be as bad as fucking Acolyte. Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, no. Back to what I was saying about Lord of the Rings.
That was
Dave Wanson, I know
good,
you're a
but that's
relatively new fan.
Mhm.
The more I learn about Rings of Power, the more pissed off I get.
Some like people want to watch it, but it's like no, it's
No.
bad.
It's really fucking bad. Okay, so you remember how in Tolkien's words, evil cannot be created. They cannot create. They can only twist and bend things into their will. They only destroy and corrupt.
Sounds something he would say.
So in the orcs in Rings of Power apparently have fucking families.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
The orcs in Rings of Power have their own families. They have their own communities, and apparently are being threatened by two people of evil to force them into battle. Which, if you go by this to Lord of the Rings, that means make Aragorn a fucking war criminal, because then they're trying to portray the orcs and never had a choice to begin with. No. You're just making Aragorn look like a a criminal and a war criminal for no fucking reason. So every orc, everything he killed, everything he stopped to defeat. Oh, though they had all families. He's a murderer. Like, Jesus Christ. Nothing is sacred anymore, man. It's just hard being a fan out here anymore of anything, really.
It says bad for Lord of the Rings, but it's good other places.
Some
Oh my
places,
God.
but like familiar places like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Doctor Who for me has been god, and so on and so forth. Hey, old school fans of Indiana Jones really are hurting pretty bad. Star Trek fans, I'm sorry.
You know what's crazy? Amani, I forgot to mention Vox Machina. Just don't forget about that for me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Vox Machina. We did watch the first 3 episodes for it. Did they drop the next 3 yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta watch that later.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, but that's pretty much been my week. I went to a birthday party this Saturday. That hurt a lot, but it was fun.
It's fair. At least you have fun.
Yeah, but that's it. That's pretty much it.
All right. Guess I'll do one quick rundown. So much like he said, we have been watching Vox Machina. The new season has out and is phenomenal. As always, we've been enjoying that one like a lot. We watched.
Rest in peace, Lance Reddick.
Yes. Rest in peace.
That was voice. That's pretty good.
Pretty good though.
Me and my
Pretty fire.
children. Because everything he talks so devious.
It's like, if you haven't been watching it and you're waiting for a review on the 3rd season, I don't know why you were doing that. You should just watch it. First 2 seasons are already pretty good. You could just go ahead and catch up. If you're
They're free on
not
YouTube.
watching it and you were waiting for it anyway, I'm like,
Free on YouTube?
The first 2 seasons are free on YouTube.
Oh, what the? Oh, yeah.
yeah, they are. I think the 3rd season is also free on YouTube too. The season as well. It's just on YouTube. You can enjoy it there. One of our other obsessions has been Dandadan. Because, yeah.
Yes.
The anime came out and episode 1 is really, really good.
It's good. It's fucking
And then episode
weird.
2 is also really good.
We like it weird.
Dandadan is weird. That's a warning. But it's cool.
Freaky, in
I'm
fact.
obsessed over it so much that I just started reading it because I was like, fuck it. Can't wait anymore. I broke in the first week. It's crazy.
I haven't had that urge yet. I've only had that urge once. And haven't had it again.
No, I had it multiple times. I was like, bro.
I want to get through it.
Bro. But nah, it's really good. Go check out Dandadan. It's amazing. We also obviously checked out Uzumaki. That first episode is really fire. That second episode's
Dog
definitely
shit.
down in quality. But the story's still good because Junji Ito knows how to write a really good story. And they
It's
are
just-
adapting them.
Yes, but unfortunately,
best of
these
their
adaptations, not his fault. Every adaptation of Junji Ito hasn't been coming out well in terms of animation, which I don't fucking know why.
Yeah, so we actually have a reason for this one. So, I believe it was like the one of the head animators or something like that, like one of the leads on the project basically came out, made a tweet because people started talking about it and was like, "Look, we knew this was gonna happen." This is the best way I can describe this. He said, "Look, we knew this was gonna happen. There is someone to blame." But it came down to us going like, "Hey, we can either
Release as it
just
is.
release as it is or not release it at all." The other option they had is they could release episode 1 and that's it, but they just felt like it wouldn't be right for all the effort that was already put in for all of the episodes that existed. Um, but that being said, they did put effort. Genuinely, what we're watching is unfinished work. Like the first episode was done. They
That was
finished it, right? The
Wow.
second episode isn't done yet. Like they just never. Well, I say yet. They never got the chance to finish it. There is someone directly involved at their studio that they could point to and go like, that guy did it. That guy fucked up the whole project, but they can't say it because they're trying to be professional. But they're saying, but it's still wild that a Japanese company came out and was like, there is a nigga. There's
Someone to blame,
someone
yeah.
we can blame.
Which is shocking because, that's not professionalism, especially in Japan. But
Oh
then again, it's also not professional for, like, making this really tight schedule situation and having very little chance to make it good. Like, who was planning this? Who was the executive doing this? And, like, giving very little time. Like, I want to make all the money in the world, but you have less than a month to make this.
I don't even think, dude. I
I'm
don't know
exaggerating,
what
but you know what I
happened.
mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I don't know what happened, but the idea that they was like, that guy did it. I can't tell you who, but that guy.
That random
It's
person
crazy.
in the audience, that guy.
There was like, damn, of a company on there is someone. There is completely someone to blame. There is definitely someone that we are going to point at and go like, it was them. But for the sake of professionalism, we can't say no names.
Not yet.
We can't say no names or titles. But the idea of them being in the office and just looking at the dude, like they're going through like Twitter or whatever, and just seeing all the like the feedback and backlash, and everyone's just staring at him, being like, "You see this? This is you.
This is all you.
This is on you."
Like,
You
you
did
know
this.
what you did. We're not going
You
to
know
say
it.
who
Yeah,
did,
exactly.
but you know.
You know what you did. But, and that's the thing. They're not saying anything. They're just looking at it, looking at him, looking back at it. Just going like,
Taking their
yeah.
time.
Silent judging. Because they're not confrontational. But the judgment is there for sure.
I just want to know, like, who is in charge of Junji Ito's, like, media stuff. Like, I know he's the one who makes the stories and writes them all, but I doubt he's the one who in control of making the productions. Who
Why
keeps
couldn't they just
fucking
give
up
it to
his
like
work?
Studio Bones or something, right? Like,
Is it not?
you-
Wait,
you
no,
focus
Bones is
on it.
not. No, Bones is not making Uzumaki, isn't it?
I said, why couldn't they give it to like Studio Bones or like
Oh,
Ufotable?
Oh.
Why? I don't
Well,
know why they didn't
Ufotable
give it to
is
Ufotable.
really fucking busy. Ufotable is doing a lot of shit right now.
Yeah,
They can't-
no, but I'm pretty sure they would have put a team together. They would have put a crazy ass team together
It
for
was
because
multiple. God damn.
the deal is it's only 4 episodes of Uzumaki, right? That's the whole deal.
Yep.
So if they was like, hey, look,
Okay, so
you
apparently,
you want to do like 4 episodes? They're like, that's the easiest project.
Amani. Apparently, I found this out. It was one studio who did the first episode. It's a different studio doing the second and third episode.
Yeah, told you. There was one guy that was
That's-
just looking directly at it, and I was like, it's that guy's fault.
What the fuck? Who
It's that guy's fault.
who designed this? Oh wow, they actually made a visual novel of this game. That's fucking creepy as hell.
What game?
Uzumaki. They made a game way back when.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, the only thing I can think of is that one game that exists What is
And
it
they
called?
also did a live action version of this movie of the manga, which I'm pretty sure probably did not do too well.
I know Jones was playing it. It's
World
like a
of
black
Horror?
and white. Yes, that.
Yeah. World of Horror is
That's
inspired by Junji Ito's work, but it's not a direct adaptation of it.
It might as well be. It's about as close as it could possibly be. To
I mean,
something he wrote
all of
himself.
Junji Ito's work is in black and white.
Yeah, but it's a game though. That's what makes it stand out. Most games aren't black and white.
Yeah. Seriously, Jesus Christ.
Trying to think. I played that Spirit and Strike demo. It's really interesting.
Mhm.
Fascinating. I think it's a little difficult to do the So
Combos?
basically, it's a really cool beat 'em up. It's not even difficult to do the combos. It's a really cool demo that exists for a beat 'em up that is out. Well, it's not out yet, but it's character action light. It's very much inspired by God Hand. You could see it. It's got a bunch of God Hand charm all over it.
Oh no.
But it has it also likes, I think it likes the idea of its difficulty. It's not a bad thing, but like my only complaint that's in the demo, I mean obviously the whole thing could use a nice coat of polish because
It is a demo. Yeah.
it's demo and it is I believe it's a
Indie
small
project.
dev. Yeah, it's
Very,
an indie project, but
very
it could
small.
use some nice polish obviously. But out of the controls, everything else feels really nice except for the perfect block.
Perfect
Which is
Berry,
something they
yeah.
require you to do in this game,
which is not
which is not exactly very.
accurate.
That would be my main like input. Yeah, it's not very consistent. I realize even when I realize what the window is, it's just kind of difficult to pull off. Cause like they had this thing where it's like, you look, attacks will glow yellow, right? When you do it, you don't want to hit it when it turns yellow. Some enemies specifically, the only time to hit it, despite the entire time of them having a glowing attack, to let you know, you have to hit it when they come, because they do this like thing where they lunge towards you, leap into the air, and then strike, or basically they lunge toward you, leap into the air, and strike. It's like one big motion. The perfect parry input, despite the fact that the whole attack goes like bright yellow to go like, hey, you should parry this right now. You can't do it until like the attack is coming down, actually. And it comes down very quickly. It's like at the end, it's at the very end of the animation in which it is happening. We're talking about like 1 or 2 frames in which it's actually like, well, maybe like I'll give it 3. I'll give it 3 frames in which it's actually able to be like perfect blocked. Because if I just held it, I'm like, yeah, you'll get the block. But like, the biggest problem is that you kind of want to get the perfect parry, not for stylus points, but because it actually helps you break guards and do damage to enemies constantly. It's got like a bit of a Arkham flow to it with the way attacks and stuff like that work. Like they literally have the yellow for special counter thing going on, and then red for, hey, you just want to get out of the way of that. Just move. Because there are red attacks. Red attacks aren't even that bad. That and enemy attack patterns are a little strange. There were multiple times in which I was attacked in 2 different ways, and the solution wasn't there. So like enemies will do range attacks, and from what I can tell, you cannot block a range attack if they're throwing like a knife or like shooting a gun at you, right?
So
But-
you expected to dodge.
Yeah, so you would dodge. That's the right thing to do. But yellow attacks auto track. So if an enemy is doing a yellow attack at the same time someone is doing a ranged attack, you just gotta pick and choose which one you're getting hit by. That's really what it comes down to on that one. It's just like, so I guess I'm getting hit. Just who do I feel like getting hit by? But I saw that overlap a couple times, and I was like, "Oh, that's not great." Because there's no at the very least, you should probably allow yourself to like block projectiles. It's not the ideal way of dealing with them, right? Especially since it's gunfire. It's not the ideal way of dealing with it at all. They actually want you to do a perfect dodge, which is way easier, by the way. I don't know why. I thought the two of them would have had like similar windows. Nah, perfect dodges are way easier for some reason. Um, but this is just me going off of pure like this is from the demo. They could have a better version of the game already, like in hands. Apparently, this is releasing this year, Pele. I didn't know that. I'm like really confused because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it needs work, but it definitely needs polish. It
It's
just
an
needs
indie
things to
project.
spruce up.
It's an indie project, as far as I understand. So,
So it's
um,
like it's not bad, but it could use a little work. So for
yeah,
it to be releasing this year is kind of like wow, like that's way sooner than I was expecting. But it's kind of a shadow drop on its own, so it's kind of cool.
yep.
Um, what else?
What was the name's game again?
Spirit X Strike.
Yeah, Spirit
I
X
sent it to you,
Strike.
Leon, a while ago.
Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, I
Slacking.
saw that.
It's cool.
Yeah, we'll have to download that demo.
It's cool. It's just a little things can be tweaked, but it's good. It's good. Um, what was another thing? We jumped around. We played. I mean, obviously, we talked about Overcooked, how interesting that was. Um,
Hey,
let me minimum. Oh, I played Decline Drops. Decline Drops is super cool.
what the heck?
Yeah. Uh, Decline Drops is this. I think we talked about it before on the podcast when it was being made. Now it's out, so you guys can go buy it. um, but it is a 2D platformer slash beat 'em up in which you are playing as a little puppet girl in a little sundress and a hat with boxing gloves, who basically was making her little garden, and then people came and fucked that up because they, pollution. And so she's like, well, I'm gonna go fuck up the companies then that are causing pollution, basically. And as much as they're like, oh, it's very hippie, like, nah, she's gonna do that with these hands.
Not peace.
See, about that
love,
action.
Man. It's fucking violence and get the fuck off my
Nah.
property.
She's like, I got these hands. That's how I solve this world problem. It's with these hands, these boxing gloves I got. And so, little puppet girl begins her journey. First thing I didn't know, well, obviously, the art style is awesome, really cool, really, really nice, right? It's quite quaint. Reminds me of a Kirby game, actually. What I didn't know is going into it is that as really cool as the combat is, it's nice and smooth. I didn't know I was playing Smash, but it's a good platformer. Cause that's what we got going on. It's Smash, but a good platformer though. That's the combat. Like you have a dodge and a spot dodge. Technically you have some Metroid in there with how you traverse. It's really cool. Like Shine Spark is there. You just hit a Shine Spark, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing Shine Sparks. But the way combat works is similar, where it's just like it's up, down, left, right. For certain specials, there is a normal button and a special button, and it changes. And the way it is set up is if you don't press forward, you do a 3-hit combo. And your character, if you do a down special or down, yeah, I think it's a down special. Their down special is a grab that lets you like DI the direction you're throwing them in, or like smacking them in. When you're just pressing light attacks, it's like I said, 3-hit combo, but then you change the direction anyway, and you're doing a tilt. You're just doing a tilt. And same thing with specials. You got up, down, left, right, special. And those are all different. Well, left and right are the same, but they're just the different directions. But it just works differently. You got to sprint, which is nice, but like I said, it's just Smash controls. I just didn't think it was gonna be Smash controls. Like you watch any footage of it or someone actually playing it, it just doesn't look like Smash controls. It looks like something more like Dust and Elysium Tale, or like I'm
Like
trying to think of
Forest?
some other ones. Like yeah, or Sunder. Like it feels like it should just flow a certain way, and it's like nah. How good are you at Smash? I'm like,
Pretty decent.
Can you tech
dude,
guard?
probably do really well. Probably do really well with the combat in this. It's not bad. I don't think it's bad. I just wasn't expecting it to just be that. It's like a 1-to-1. It's almost a 1-to-1, and I was like, huh. I was not expecting that.
Maybe they were a Smash
Um,
player.
That's exactly what I'm assuming is happening. Let's see.
What's the game called?
The declines drops. So DECLINE apostrophe S and then drops.
Hmm.
We've literally
Hey,
talked about this.
Oh, you own it, so I can download it. Dope. Neat. Oh, it's
I
French.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's French.
It's cool. I'm trying to think. Of
2D
what else.
so Magenta Horizon. I think I own Magenta Horizon. Magenta Horizon, another 2D action platformer game. Apparently, it gets bundled with that. I'm like, oh, I own the other one. Neat.
That one just dropped. I'm amazed it even has a bundle.
Probably the same
think
publisher as my
that's-
guess, or they're good friends,
Yeah,
or whatever.
probably. I mean, I think that's about it for me, though, as far as new things go. I mean, obviously, like I said, I've been reading Dandadan, and I've been I wanted to read another manga, but I didn't get around to actually checking it out
Which
just
one
yet.
is it?
So I'll save it for later.
Okay, never mind.
Well, I hadn't started.
Okay.
It was just on my list of things. I was like, oh, I want to read that, and I just didn't do it yet. Oh, I have to mention this out of pure. I just need to. So Lovesick Succubus is back. By the way, this was one that I was talking about a while back. It's a webtoon. It's really good. It's about it's about a succubus who falls in love with a fireman and realizes, shit. I'm a demon. It's not gonna work out the way I wanted to. So the deal is, it basically becomes a whole thing about how you find love in mysterious places and stuff like that. So she's trying to protect her man's, and her man's is trying to while also trying to keep it a secret that she's like a demon. And as much as she initially starts it off as being like, oh yeah, he's a mark, easy mark, right? Look at him, healthy, all that energy I could get from that. It quickly becomes, damn, I like him though. I am not trying to steal this man's energy. I kind of just want him in my life. It's like while she has to, deal with a world of demons that just sometimes appear, and some fun stuff about our love interest, the fireman has he's got some secrets, some other stuff in his tool shed that's really interesting and fun. I recommend going and checking it out, mainly because what happened is that this is the perfect jumping on point because it's relaunched. Originally it was on Canvas. Friend of the show, actually, Seth Red, went back. He's the creator of this. Went back and redrew all of the the older comics back in his more updated, newer style, and it's now out officially published by by Webtoons. So go look at that.
By Webtoons.
Well, because it was already on Webtoons. It was Webtoons Canvas.
Is it?
And then yeah, it was, and now it's being properly pushed because they went back and redrew it, and then are publishing it properly.
Does it have like a red person on the?
Yes.
Okay. So That was. I was confused at first. I'm like, let's see what this is. It doesn't look like it at first.
Love sick succubus.
So it's like one word. It's 2 words, but it's like love, and then sick succubus is 1 word. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the weird part. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. That's 3 syllables. Wait a second.
Yeah, love sick is 1 word because compound words exist.
But they tripled up on the compound word. It's a good one.
They did.
It's a fun one though. Definitely go check that out. Just support the show. And I think that does it for this one. So, without further ado, we are going to bring this one to a close. Do the usual things because I'm kind of blanking on the outro right now. So the usual things that I usually tell you to do. Obviously, we want you guys to spread the love, talk to other people about the show, do that thing.
Share it.
right?
Follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, that's or X technically, but fuck it.
Yeah.
No, I'm calling it Twitter. Fuck Elon Musk.
You can also join us when we jump on Twitch and we stream stuff because that's fun over
on
there.
Twitch.
So
I mean, if Monty had some balls, we'd be on Threads.
I don't know
Crazy.
what that was.
It's Facebook's version of Twitter.
We have that.
Okay.
He has so much anger in his voice when he said that shit.
That's what I'm saying. We have that. We're on both.
Yeah, Monty, get on
I've said
thread.
this on multiple occasions that we're on both.
Nah, but get on it now.
We've been on it.
Oh my god,
It was aggressive.
that was
Like,
aggressive.
excuse me, what kind of attack was that? But yeah, nah. Paper underscore action is usually the thing, or paper play action on any other place. So like you can find us on any place if you look up paper and action. Usually you'll find it. That's the deal. And we appreciate you guys for joining us as
Send us
always.
emails.
So you could send us you could send us emails out of paper play action as well. It's at gmail.com.
love to
But that'll
answer
be
your
all. We will take it easy. We'll be peacing out, and we will see you all later.
Farewell. Goodbye.
Peace.
We'll see you around.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Stop.